Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Yes, what else? Now, the main thing that I want to address in today's episode is mainly the complaints that I have received from a variety of you stating, where's Prophecy of Pendor? Well, yes, I did actually reply to many of you in the comment sections of those videos, and I replied that Prophecy of Pendor is on a break. Yeah, I mean, Beartilt is just chilling out. He's going on vacation because, you know what? Yeah, I got married. Yeah, I actually got married, and I'm going to be going on a little bit of a vacation, of course. So, I have pre-recorded some of the Clash of Kings episodes that you'll be seeing in the next week or so. And, well, I hope you enjoy those, of course. But yes, as I have a daily series of Pendor, I was unable to obviously pre-record that very easily. So, yeah, I decided to do a new series in the form of Clash of Kings. So, without further ado, we will be now heading onward and taking a look at the status of our helmet, of course. So, yes, we have returned. Yeah, obviously you couldn't tell where we were beforehand. We could have been in some sort of dungeon here, but no. It's actually the dimly lit castle of our knighthood order here. And we can talk to our... shall we talk to our quartermaster? I suppose we might, because we could get a little bit of food, but do we? Do we actually need food? I'm actually unsure. Do we? It might actually be quite useful to get some more food, so I guess I'm going to try and sell as much as I can here. Not entirely sure why I turned Beartilt around. Maybe he just wants to stand at a different jaunty angle. There we go. Now he's facing over to the right. His eyes are looking at the fish. No, we don't want you looking at the fish. You're going to look at the battered male shirt. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to look at right now. Okay, so let's get some cabbage, let's get some fruit, bread, and that should be fine, thank you. Pay whatever you can. That's great. I don't really care about 300 dinars at the moment. So, let's take a look here. I want to send out an order patrol. No, I do not want to do that. I would like to take a look here. Unfortunately, Alexios of Melatine is a terribly, terribly slow blacksmith. So, we will be waiting another 16 days, unfortunately enough. So, from the Buttery Biscuit Bulwark, I believe we will be heading on to Almera Castle. One of you stated that it was a siege tower previously, but apparently you were lying to me. How dare you? That was not particularly nice, I have to say. But let's take a look at our army before we head on in here, because we want to make sure that we are going to be as proficient as possible. And we're going to obviously, some Salian halberdiers, not particularly useful in this upcoming siege, I have to say. But maybe they're going to provide significant fodder. I mean, significant support. Support to our forces. So let's get a little bit more intelligence on Julia here. And we're going to go for some more Iron Flesh and Power Draw. Why not? That sounds like a good plan to me, because she is, of course, an archer, and archers, they don't technically have shields, so it's a good idea to maybe get her a little bit more HP so she can take more hits, because obviously her shield is not going to be out while she is using the bow. That's what I meant. So, yes, otherwise we'll just get her some more Power Draw. That sounds good to me. So, let's head on to Almera Castle. 30 Empire Armored Crossbowmen. We have 43 prisoners. I'm actually thinking I might... no, it's a little bit too far away, isn't it? I really wanted to head over to Laria because, well, 43 prisoners, that's actually pretty significant numbers. And I thought to myself, that would be a good idea. Maybe sell a couple of them, maybe get a little bit more money. But no, not today. Not today. Almera Castle will be ours today, so let us head in with our ladders. Yes, isn't it amazing? I went to every single other one, and they were all siege towers apart from this one. So we're hopefully going to take this because it is right on the border of Noldor territory, and as a result, of course, we are going to have Noldor forces defending it at every possible opportunity, or at least I hope so. They're going to be patrolling around the area and making sure that nothing untoward happens to it. So, let's lead our soldiers in an assault. Okay, so yes, this is also something that I believe some of you also warned me about. This is a very deadly castle indeed, because even though it is technically a ladder castle, you are required by the siege layout to head into the courtyard immediately. Yeah, you have to head into the courtyard immediately, and you know what you have to do? Yeah, you have to catch hundreds and hundreds of thousands of bolts with your face. Yeah, that's usually what's going to go down here. Obviously, this siege layout, if you were fighting the Ravenstern, you'd catch a lot of arrows with your face, and if you were fighting the Empire, then I would guess bolts and throwing weapons with your face. So we're going to see which one Beartilt catches today. Probably going to be a bolt, like that Salian Halberdier, who I originally just said was going to be fodder, and they basically are because they have no shields, which is remarkably frustrating, I have to say. We're going to be placing our archers in the center here because, well, it's utterly pointless to tell them to charge in, isn't it? So let's just see if we can actually even survive getting up the ladder here. It's going to be impossible, isn't it? I'm actually just going to hide behind this dirt here. We're getting down and dirty in this particular siege. Yes, thank you very much. Wow, how many archers do we have? 35. Okay, actually a little less than I wanted here. I was really hoping that we'd be able to gain a few more than that. And I'm actually thinking, yeah, we are going to be telling them to hold fire real quick because right now they are just being utterly useless. I mean, really, some of them are all the way back there still, which is just, atrocious, isn't it? So, okay, we're going to get out our throwing weapons. We're going to see if we can do some damage. Hello, Empire Armored Crossbowmen. I have some throwing weapons. Oh, apparently you are now dead. You were headshot by someone. That's actually pretty good. So, let's see. Can I get my archers in here? I would like to get my archers in here at some point. Maybe. Yeah, it seems like this might actually be one of those times when doing a ladder castle is not a good idea, but it's such a nice siege layout, isn't it? I mean, for the defenders, of course, it's really just, they're giving them such an amazing advantage. I am really trying to kill this Empire Armored Crossbowman with all of my might, but unfortunately, I appear to be hitting the wall. Do you see that? Yeah, that's an invisible wall if ever I saw one, and that is rather disappointing. So, let's tell our units to now fire at will. There's not that many of them, is there? No, there's not that many. So we're going to have to see if we can actually thin out. Ooh, yes, we actually did hit one of them. And another one. Yes, we actually killed 2 out of 16 throwing weapons. Well, we are a throwing weapon master after all, so I suppose you can only expect that. We are receiving more reinforcements, of course. And I can only hope that the majority of our crossbowmen down in the courtyard here is going to weaken our opponent significantly, so that we can actually start heading in, because obviously, as you can see here, wow, we have taken a huge battering from the defenders so far. I have to say that this fellow looks like quite the acrobat. Yes, he's standing technically on his head in mid-air. Now that is very, very good of him, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Do you see that face? Oh yeah, that face means business. He even has his eyes open. That is chilling. That is chilling. Very, very well done to you. I'm actually really surprised that he is still, well, still technically alive, kind of. Is he going to blink, though? That's the thing. Is he going to blink? I don't know, but he is doing something absolutely amazing. I mean, that's great. That is really good. Okay, so, okay. Our units have gotten through the enemy's defenses. I am amazed. I am very amazed by this revelation. I really did not think that we were going to get in anytime soon, so I guess we are just going to see what we can do with our slashing capabilities. We're going to be swinging all over the place here, and hopefully hitting many people in the face. Yes, there we go. We have a very large weapon, so it is going to be quite difficult to swing it around as effectively as we would like. But, well, now that it is unsheathed, we will no doubt have a very good time of things. Ooh, we need to be careful of that Empire Armored Crossbowman, though. He has a thrusting attack all prepared for us. He was aiming at our face, I'm pretty sure. Yes, everyone wants to thrust into our face many, many times, no doubt. It is the most damaging, after all. And, okay, so, yeah, we're going to need to get our archers up here very, very fast, because I have a feeling I'm going to be eliminated soon. So I'm going to try and... Ooh, yes, this is not a good idea. Nope. I'm not going to be going by myself. That's for sure. I'm not going to be going by myself. I'm going to be telling my archers to come up here, and hopefully we'll deal some good damage in the meantime at the front lines, because, well, I can't really do much else. If I'm going to be moving anywhere closer to the crossbowmen, they are going to attempt to focus me down, and it's going to be a pretty harsh reality. So, let's see if we can actually get around here. I know that numerous times in the past when I have attempted to assault these few crossbowmen here, I have been eliminated either by them being in melee or them just turning around randomly and shooting me in the face. But not this time. Not this time. Actually, pretty surprised about that. Yes, quitty. I really said quitty. I am quitty surprised about that. Yes, I am. Okay, well, at least I didn't say quitty proprised. Yes. Proprised? Keep me apprised of your situation. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so we need to tell our archers to charge in, because they are just getting slaughtered right now, trying to hold position, as it were. So let's try and take out as many of these heavy infantry as we can. Wow, there's actually a lot of them. I had no idea that they had this many in the garrison. Maybe I should have taken a more brief look at things. More in-depth look, should I say. Well, they do have some halberdiers as well. Technically pikemen. Wow, there is a huge amount of heavy infantry coming in right now. Okay, well, our reinforcements are also coming in. I gotta say, that's pretty good. But, well, I guess we're just gonna try our best to get to the end of the line, as it were. Oh yes, the end of the line meaning over here. I want to try and get over there before my shield is destroyed. Maybe. Wow, this is never going to happen. Nope. I knew it as soon as I saw that Empire armored crossbowman over to the left. I thought to myself, oh, we've eliminated all of the evildoers from this siege, but no, one was remaining. Apparently tea and biscuit power is not enough to get us above 30 kills in this particular instance. I'm actually quite proud of the fact that we were able to get 30 kills there, because it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since we have actually gotten behind enemy lines to do this amount of significant damage. So, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, we just have to rely on our units to get the job done. And hopefully we will be able to do that. So, let's just see what transpires. Wow. Okay, so we have lost 98 units to unconsciousness. I have to say that unconsciousness is our most mortal enemy right now. And I'm not particularly happy about seeing unconsciousness here. I don't know why he is attempting to attack us in such a grievous manner. But I suppose we just have to wait, and eventually he will go away. He'll be pushed off by the bonbons, or the whatever other candy he likes, or doesn't like, as the case may be. Maybe we can lure him with some candy of some sort, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just doing us a favor, isn't he? I mean, really, unconsciousness is doing us a favor, because if the Grim Reaper was to turn up, and I made air quotes for some reason. I made air quotes when I'm just sitting here. I just said Grim Reaper with air quotes. Don't know why. Don't know why, but maybe it is. Maybe it is an air quote time. And then I just air quoted air quotes. Wow, wonderful, isn't it? That's fantastic. So, we just need to really worry about these crossbowmen. Otherwise, I don't think we'll have any problems, but obviously even the skirmishers are actually pretty deadly. Isn't that sad? How even the lowest tier, well, one of the lowest tiers of the Empire Armored Crossbowman troop tier are actually very effective in actual fact. Well, at least in numbers. They are quite effective in numbers. Ooh, what's happening here? Okay, so we have a huge amount of spearmen coming in. That is probably not going to be very good for them, that's for sure. But I guess we just have to wait and see if we can take out all of the light infantry, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get to the crossbowmen. I am hopeful that this will be the last, yes, I think it is the last reinforcement wave. We've already taken out 340-something units, and there's only about 50 left. So I'm pretty sure that is the last reinforcement wave, and maybe, just maybe, we will see this fellow survive. Is he going to survive? He has no shield. Take your bets. Is he going to survive this ordeal? Well, that was a very short betting round, wasn't it? So if you bet that he was going to survive, I'm very sorry, but you lost all your money. Yes, you lost all of it. Absolutely all of it. And I actually bet that he was going to survive as well, so I've also lost quite a bit. Ah, that's unfortunate. But we have now closed the gap, and we will now attempt to take out the remaining Empire range unit. Oh, I can't believe that they are being so incredibly stubborn. Ah, well, we are just about to see the final eliminations of the enemy, and I gotta say that we took, wow, a huge amount of casualties, really. I mean, I was not expecting it. I really was not expecting it, because, of course, again, this is one of the best siege layouts ever, but in my opinion, I would take this any day over a siege tower, even though the siege tower in actual fact is easier to work with. But I really just hate waiting for those large, lengthy build times for the siege equipment. I personally feel like that is a great waste of time, and if I could speed it up in a much grander sense by getting even more engineering skill, then I would obviously try to do that, or I would try to get some shortcut to be able to make it really, really fast, but unfortunately that's not the case, and it still takes, what is it, 30 hours? So that's pretty harsh in my opinion, and I personally don't really like the siege tower mechanics, but obviously it is to give the defenders a somewhat, shall we say, even chance to actually deal any damage there? Well, whatever the case, we're going to take our tea and biscuit saviors, snake cult followers. We're actually going to take everything here. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Okay, so we're going to take all of the prisoners as well. All of the captured enemies, should I say. And there we go. Very nice. Okay, so we actually have no space for any of this. We don't particularly need it. We are making some pretty good money every single week. And this is another castle, so who are we going to give it to? Well, I'm going to give it to Lord Lethal Durn because it's next to his people, the Noldor, of course, even though I think they hate him. I think they exiled him or something, but, well, whatever the case, he now has it. And there we have it. Very nice indeed. Almera Castle is now ours. And with that, I will be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.